Hi, Brett, True Tulsa, welcome out. We're checking out the FishBonz Owasso. They've got some fun stuff out. We're out here with Billy Bazaar, right?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Tell everybody what's going on. What's the comedy event that's happening right now?
We started last month. The first Sunday of every month we host a comedy show. We got some of Tulsa's best comics out here. Overall, for anybody who hasn't been to the bar, we have great live music every weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We are
Bring
hoping...
your bike up here. There's some awesome looking bikes out here.
Yeah, exactly. We have a lot of bikers that come out here. A lot of alcoholics, obviously. It's a fun place to come out. We have a lot of Owasso locals. Just come out, have a good time, laugh, piss yourself, whatever you want to do.
FishBonz Owasso. It's a spot. It's happening. They got a huge patio out here. There's tons of places to sit out and hang out. Come out, check it out. We're going to go in. We're going to talk to some people. We're going to shoot the show, and we'll see what's going on. Thanks.
Put your hands together. Make some noise for Billy. Is it Bazaar or Bazar? Bazaar. Billy Bazaar. How y'all doing tonight? We could have did that 20 minutes ago. Anyway, thank y'all for being out here tonight. At the moment, we don't have any waitresses because they're all hungover. So we have a great cook in the back. Got some drink specials. We got brass monkey shots in honor of MCA from the Beastie Boys. We got some great comics. Appreciate you guys coming out. The only two rules is if comics don't need your help. If they do, they'll ask for it. And also, just have a good time. That's what we're here for. It's a free show. Get drunk, have a good time. So, today, 12 years ago, I got married. And 10 days ago, we got divorced. That was a failed social experiment right there. Those who were here last time, I actually lost my daughter for 2 months. I got her back. So I wanted to say that. I mean, I'm proud to have my daughter back. Speaking of MCA and the Beastie Boys, it was give it up for Beastie Boys. They were, pioneers in the music industry. They were philanthropists. I probably said that word wrong. I was a big fan of, my boss asked me if I was going to do a joke about MCA, and I wouldn't do that because that's really fucking mean. But Whitney Houston's still dead. They still haven't found that rattlesnake that bit her. So, anyway, last night was Cinco de Mayo. Anybody got hangovers? Anybody Mexican?
I eat burritos.
So anyway, we're going to go ahead, because we're running behind to get the show started. Our first comic coming to the stage. He can be seen in child support courts all over the country. Give it up for Randall Lopez.
We were like, we like enchiladas. So I was like,
you put the solder in there? Everything's broken tonight, sorry.
Hold up. You cut that shit. That was the wrong music anyway. That was like a theme to George Lopez. You think it's Randall Lopez, George? Fuck that shit. And then y'all make a black dude go first. I thought this was a free comedy show. It's a slave comedy show like a motherfucker. Fuck all of y'all. Bullshit. We's free, goddammit. There's plenty of white comedians here. Fuck that shit. I was supposed to come out to Michael Jackson. Was that people on TV? They didn't sound like... Oh, okay. You had to kick it in. All right. That was like the watered down white version, PYT. You know y'all always trying to take our shit, spice it up a little bit. No, fuck that. It's still ours, goddammit.
Oh, you like that?
R.I.P. Michael Jackson. That's my motherfucker. I'm a fan, but I do not think them kids is heels. Y'all think those kids is heels? Fuck that shit. His daughter got like, she's like white with green eyes. How do you be black and get a daughter white with green eyes? The only way I accept if them is his kids is somebody tell me he fucked their mama with all that Thriller makeup on. That's the only way you get them green goddamn eyes. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that shit. What'd you say? Oh yeah, fuck that shit. I ain't gonna lie. And speaking of daddies, I'm telling you, black men, we are not the only deadbeat dads, goddammit. My sister, she just got pregnant by a Chinese dude. And as soon as she told him that she was pregnant, this motherfucker ran off and went back to China. Then she got mad at me because she was thinking of a name to name the baby. She having a little girl. I was like, shit, name it Sayonara. Stand up for all the black men. We ain't no deadbeats. Fuck that shit. Alright, let's cut off the mic on a black dude. Okay. I know I ain't no deadbeat. I see my kids every goddamn day. Thanks to Skype. Goddamn right, I'm a Skype daddy. I don't give a fuck. I be giving Skype whoopings and shit. Like, you better not do that shit again. I swear I'll make this screen go black. Sit your ass down. Man, I'm telling you, I'm glad it's starting to get warm out in this motherfucker. I got tired of all that goddamn rain. My grass was sky high. I had to look at tall grass for about 2 weeks. But I finally got that shit cut. Thank you, Jesus. No, I'm not trying to be religious. That's just the name of the dude that cut my grass. Gotta get you some Mexican friends. Fuck that shit. But sometimes them Mexican friends, they get on your nerves. Like my Mexican friend was fucking with me about how black people never make it to the end of a horror movie. So shit, I had to fuck with his ass back. I was like, well, you know why they let Mexicans stay to the end? They need somebody to stick around and clean up their mess. I tried to date a Mexican girl once. She had a nerve to break on me because she said I was racist. That's fucked up. I ain't racist, shit. She came in one day, she said she wanted to go to Home Depot. So, you know, I went in the room, came back, you know, nice slacks, nice little sweater. She's like, what the fuck you get all dressed up for? I was like, didn't you say we was going to a family reunion? I went at that marinade, Mexican, Home Depot family reunion. Fuck that shit. Y'all ready for this presidential election? Obama. White people quit saying Obama ain't doing his job. Y'all just didn't do y'all job. Y'all research. See, if y'all would have knew what the fuck, y'all would have seen it coming. Y'all should have known what happens to a black man when you give him some power in a house where he ain't got to pay no rent. Shit. That'll make me lazier than a motherfucker, huh? He gonna start doing his job on his second term. That's how that shit works, okay? He was shocked and surprised. He just chilling right now. Just and why the fuck y'all's asking for his birth certificate? You're worried about the wrong shit. Don't ask him about his birth. What y'all should have been asking is where the fuck was Magic Johnson's test results? Because that motherfucker does not have HIV. If he do, what kind of shit is that? That's the new HIV. That's that HIVW. Stands for hiding it very well. Fuck that shit. Fuck Magic Johnson. Oh no, that's my dude too. I heard a Whitney Houston joke earlier. You can't joke about Whitney, goddammit. Take it light on Whitney. I took it kind of hard. Shit, I had to get carried out of my living room 4 or 5 times during the funeral. Like, Lord, not Whitney, Lord. Don't take her, Lord. No, take Bobby instead, Lord. Not Whitney, I swear to God. Could have been anybody, Jesus. Not Whitney, Lord. That's fucked up. Bobby's still alive. This nigga's what the fuck? 2 months and 1 DUI later, this nigga's still kicking it. God damn. Fuck that shit. And white people, I got a public service announcement. Guess what? We are letting y'all say the N-word again. Only under one condition, though. If, and only if, you referring to Herman Cain. Because that nigga right there, if Obama is black people's yes we can, then Herman Cain is black people's oh shit we better not. I knew he wasn't gonna never be president. He didn't even know how to lie straight. You gotta know how to lie if you wanna be president. Talking about he wasn't fucking with that lady. Then she hit his ass with them phone records. Got his ass. He talking about he only called her that many times to help her out with her financial problems. Yeah, I bet you're right. Yeah, she was behind on her pussy payments. When she heard him, yeah. She had to pay up, collect. But fuck that shit. I ain't fucking with Hurricane. Every time I see Hurricane on TV, that shit makes me depressed to be black. God damn. It's like I can hear the slave ship pulling up in the driveway. I'm like, fuck, get this thing up on TV. But I'm glad to be forward in the bar, because that comedy club, that shit kind of remind me of like a strip club. And I don't do strip clubs, because one time I went to a strip club, I had a bad lap dance experience. The stripper I had, she had a cold or the flu or something. She came over to my table, bending over. Next thing you know, she reached on my table, grabbed a napkin and blew her nose. What nasty shit is that? Then she started shaking her chest in my face. Chest smelled like Vicks Vapor Rub. Then she started kissing me on my neck. I thought she had a tongue ring. Come to find out it was a cough drop. Then she got mad because I said I wasn't going to pay her. I'm like, I'm not paying you for that sick-ass lap dance. And plus my neck all sticky from that cough drop. She's like, well, at least you can buy me a drink or something. I said, bartender, give me a Theraflu on the rocks. Sick-ass bitch. Fuck that shit. And anybody out here dating?
Yeah.
One?
No.
1, 2 people? She said, yeah, they know. She had a flashback of it. She's like, fuck yeah, no. Fuck that shit. I'm telling y'all, I'm letting y'all know they got their website. It's a website you go to hook up with people. Y'all heard of that ChristianMingle.com? Well, they just came out with a new one. It's called Jehovah's Witnesses Hookup.net. They don't waste all that time of finding you somebody online. They just send that motherfucker right to your doorstep. But I think I found the answer to all my relationship problems. Y'all pretty girls too high maintenance. Y'all want somebody to take you out, wine you, and dine you. Fuck that shit. Oh, he pointed, I'm gonna ignore that shit. Never mind what I just said. So you gotta be like me, you gotta get you an ugly girl. I gotta be an ugly bitch. Fuck that shit. Trading in Red Lobster in the Olive Garden for some kibble and bitch, boy, that save you a lot of money. I'm telling you, my ugly girl, I love my ugly girl. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. One time, she ugly for real. One time I took her to the zoo, she had to buy 2 tickets. One to get in and one to get out. And dating the ugly girl is just like dating a pretty girl, except you can't use like pet names, for instance. You can't use the cute ones like Cupcake or Sweetheart. So, you know, I call her my little animal cracker. And for our 1 month anniversary, I'm telling y'all, I brought her the cutest. I'm telling y'all, the cutest little neck bracelet. Okay, it was a collar, but it was the cutest collar. I might have to try that one. Use that in the bedroom, because the sex is crazy. Wow, out of control. And yeah, after it's finished, sometimes I just like to lay there and look at her, look out the window and howl at the moon. She's sexy. Now, I'm letting you know right now, if you on the same cell phone plan as your boyfriend or your girlfriend, I'm letting you know right now, your relationship is under a 2-year agreement. I got into my girlfriend under there. I was like, bitch, I swear to God, if I be a one dude, I'll just leave your ass. Can't afford the cancellation. You're breaking up on a price, on a budget. Fuck that shit. It's a recession. Oh shit! Somebody know what I'm talking about. She counting the months. She like, you got 6 more months. Fuck that shit. You gonna have Verizon at y'all divorce court date like that. Tell them it's over. Here go I be right here. It's the last motherfucking month. Get your shit. You flashing. I don't know if it's the light. I guess still got more time. I know my time up. It's like 10 minutes. Fuck it. I don't know what else y'all want to talk about in here. Anybody got some personal problems? We can this can be comedy and therapy. Which one y'all want to do? Y'all anybody got some shit y'all need to get off y'all chest? This is the time. We drinking. Blame it on the alcohol. Fuck it. If you don't like who you with, let me know. I'll tell them. Fuck it, get rid of that nigga tonight. Anybody? I asked was anybody single, only two of y'all clap, so all y'all must be together. Somebody ain't doing something right in this motherfucker.
Yeah. Hold my breath for 13 minutes.
Hold your breath for 13 minutes. How about we check over talking about 6 months on your damn contract? Who paying the bill? She giving you a 6-month warning and you paying the motherfucking bill.
Still hold your breath though.
Oh, and we do have a nurse in the house, so don't be afraid to get fucked up. We got somebody. You trained in CPR?
No.
Fuck that shit. Ain't nobody ain't got no problems? You know why nobody got no problems? Because most of this room is white. Y'all just living it up. Where the black people at? I know some shit wrong. Fuck that shit. It is hard being back. Fuck that shit. Life, for black people, life is like a video game. And you white people got all the cheat codes. That's goddamn, what's some bullshit. You got a problem, bro? His golf game. Ain't that some white problem for your ass? His motherfucking golf game. I'm trying to get harassed by the police, but this motherfucker's golf game. I can't get along, but this motherfucker's golf game. Nah, I'll fuck with y'all. Speaking of loans, is any bankers in the house? Look. Fuck my credit score. What about my joke score? Was it good? Fuck it, shit. Get it approved. You know some friends at the bank. Tell them my black ass is coming. But it's a fun time. Fuck with y'all tonight, FishBonz. My name is Randall Lopez. Look me up on Facebook, Twitter. Thank you.
Give it up for Randall Lopez again. The best one so far. Last night I got really fucked up here, and I realized that I really like oars. Anybody else like oars? Anybody? Anybody like oars? I have a million reasons why I like oars. The problem is the whore I was with last night swallowed them all. Okay, we'll move right along. Coming up next, he has never performed at any college campuses anywhere in the country. Give it up for C.R. Parsons.
It's freaking hot. It's big. It's ginormous. It's hulking huge. It's so chocolatey.
I like big butts.
Now see, he comes up to some white shit, I come up to that. I just got back from vacation. I was in Jamaica, and I love Jamaica. Jamaica is a wonderful country, but everybody there tried to sell me weed. Every person. And I wanted to know what about me makes them think that I'm low on weed. I have to say, I don't smoke weed anymore, officer. I don't see the need for it. I already think everything I say is funny. And I've got a body made by munchies. I was never a puff, puff, pass kind of guy. I was more of a puff, puff, pass the damn Cheetos. And I know it's very stereotypical to talk about Jamaicans and weed. There is nothing more stereotypical than that. But I believe in stereotypes. I think stereotypes exist for a reason. And every time I say that, somebody goes, I know so-and-so who doesn't fit that stereotype. Of course you do. If you didn't, it wouldn't be called a stereotype. It would be called a fact. I'm sure somewhere there's an Asian woman who can drive and did not graduate in the top of her class. I'm sure somewhere there's a black man who can swim and understands hockey. I'm sure somewhere there's a Mexican who lives by himself and never carpools. I'm sure somewhere there's a Jew who pays retail. I'm sure somewhere there's a plumber who owns a belt and knows how to use it. I'm sure somewhere there's a police officer who prefers tea and salad. I'm sure somewhere there's a priest who prefers altar girls. And I'm sure somewhere there is a Chinaman who knows what to do during a fire drill. I always have to judge the age of my audience before I tell that one, because kids these days don't know what a freaking Chinese fire drill is. It's where we all got out of the car and ran around like chickens with our heads cut off. You guys remember that? Yeah. A bunch of my buddies did it down here in Owasso one time. There was a cop across the road. Next thing we knew, whoop whoop, lights were on, we were getting pulled over. Buddy of mine, his dad was a cop. He said, let me talk. I'll get us out of this. Officer walked slowly up to the car, leaned down to the window and said, what do you think you are doing? He gave us all tickets. And I want to say that is racial profiling. Had we been a bunch of mathematicians, got out of the car and run around, he would have gone, somebody must have pulled a firearm. I am getting older, and I understand getting older. I turned 40 this year. Actually, I turned 41. Holy shit, I'm a year older. I turned 41 this year. I didn't expect to make it to 41. Had I known I was going to live this long, I might have done a few things different, like eat a salad, or take the stairs, or stay the fuck single. And I can tell I'm getting older because things irritate me that probably shouldn't. I hate Twitter. I hate Twitter with a passion. And it's the same reason I hate bumper stickers. Because some things need more than this much space to say. Pulled up behind a car the other day, bumper sticker said, try Jesus. All I could think was, tastes like chicken. Goes great with red wine. Or I pulled up behind a pickup truck on the way over here. Bumper sticker said, don't mess with Texas.
That was my truck. Yeah.
Well, then quit giving us people like George Bush. I can't help but mess with that. And I still like to read the newspaper, not Google headlines or Yahoo News. I like the ink on your fingers newspaper. Because you learn things that you don't learn by reading just the headlines. I was reading the other day, in Ohio, they shut down the highway for 2 hours because they thought they had a bomb on the side of the road. Turned out it was not a bomb, it was a container of frozen bull semen. Now that's a funny headline, but you have to read the whole article because the last line in the article was the most important line in the entire thing. It said the driver never realized he had lost his load. Or I was reading the other day that New Hampshire has passed this law that they continue to make their prisoners do work in prison. A lot of states aren't doing that anymore. But the interesting thing about New Hampshire is they make their prisoners stamp out license plates. And that's interesting in and of itself, but you read the entire article and you realize that New Hampshire still has on their license plates, live free or die. I just don't get that shit. I am a married gentleman. I've been married for 12 years now, or 62 and a half Kardashians. And I love my wife dearly. She had been married before, so occasionally I get introduced as the second husband. But let me introduce her one time as my first wife, and I never hear the end of that shit. And they always say distance makes the heart grow fonder. I disagree. I think distance gives you time to forget the shit that pissed you off in the first place. And I love my wife dearly, but she grew up in an extremely sheltered household. Here's how sheltered. Our boys played sports. They played football. They named the teams after colors. You had the red team, the blue team, the black team. Our boys played for the white team. My wife thought it would be a good idea to put on their t-shirts, white power. Yeah. Like, let's go ahead and call them the Mighty Whiteys. Maybe get them sponsored by Kevin's Krispy Kreme. And I have to say, my wife is not racist in the slightest. She's clueless, but not racist. But she has this thing for shoes. She says if the shoe fits, buy it in 3 colors and 2 heel sizes. You agree, huh? I will never understand why you ladies will pay hundreds of dollars for these designer name brand shoes, because you are not doing it for us guys. Because if you are ever interested in a guy who knows the difference between patent leather peep-toe Jimmy Choos and platform peep-toe Christian Louboutins, he's not interested in you. It's the shoes. Or maybe your brother, but definitely not you. And I tell my wife all the time that, you know, when you ladies get dressed, you have to sometimes think like a guy. You guys use different terms for things than we know. My wife sent me out to the garage the other day to grab the clutch out of her clutch out of the car, and it took me an hour to explain to her she drove an automatic. and I was walking down the street the other day, and I saw a lady in this deep V-cut T-shirt said "Guess" across the front. I was not thinking of a designer name brand. I was thinking, you're almost 50 and those aren't at your waist. I'm going to guess silicone. Or I was walking down the road the other day and I walked up behind this guy wearing skinny jeans. Now that's bad enough. But his skinny jeans said "Guess" across the ass end. I'm going to guess single. Or interested in the shoes, one or the other. I feel like I have to be honest with you guys. I picked a little bit on George Bush. I am a right-wing conservative comedian, which I know sounds a little bit like an oxymoron, but it's not. An oxymoron would be something more along the lines of an agnostic KKK member. What are they going to do, burn a question mark on your front lawn? And I don't understand agnostics. I can understand an atheist more than I can understand an agnostic. Our headliner tonight, she claims to be an atheist. Sheila Navy. She claims to be an atheist. But I don't believe her for a minute. Because last time I asked her for a little slap and tickle, she told me to go to hell. You guys have been great. If I can end on a serious note for just a moment here, I'd like to talk about internet porn. It's a scary thing when you have kids, all this internet porn. And they come up with this thing called Net Nanny that will scan the website and tell you if it's safe. The thing it confuses with porn is stand-up comedy. So apparently, fake laughter and fake orgasm sound a lot alike. So it's been great fucking with you guys. I'm C.R. Parsons. Have a good night.
Give it up again for C.R. Parsons. Real quick, if you want to enter the contest, we're going to have about 20 minutes or so. Get with me or somebody over at that table. We'll sign you up. If you win, you get a $25 bar tab.
I gave it to you, you'll never go back.
Isn't that what you said last night?
He's back!
There's always that one guy in the crowd.
Only got 6 months left.
Always that one guy who makes fun of everybody what car they drive, but he fucking walks. Or makes fun of everybody else's girlfriends, but jerks off every fucking night. Anyway, who's all on Facebook? Which is probably a rhetorical question. Does anybody else want to skull fuck the guy who made the timeline design?
Oh, yes!
I look at the post. Exactly. I looked at the post when I first started on Facebook, and I swear to God, if I didn't kill myself at the time, I should have. It's really sad, and what gets me is the people. Everybody I think is bipolar on Facebook because they'll post something like in the middle of the day saying, "I'm having the worst day ever. Fuck my life." And then like 20 minutes later, there's a picture of playing fucking lawn darts. Best day ever.
Yeah. Timeline sucks.
I was reading something actually on Facebook. Somebody sent me one of those inspirational links about this girl who was voted the ugliest woman on YouTube. Anybody have seen that? No. What I want to know is why the fuck would you enter that contest? I mean, somebody's going to lose, so I wouldn't enter it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get the next comic up here. He's got a big introduction. He toured colleges and clubs across the world. He's also one of the hosts for Chocolate City on every third Sunday of the month. And he's also a regular at the Looney Bin Comedy Club. Give it up for Belly Bell, a.k.a. Big Belly.
I've been walking these streets so long, singing the same old song.
I ain't just some bullshit.
said, play me some fucking gangster. This motherfucker play me some God. What the fuck is this? Turn that shit off. How y'all doing, Owasso? Some damn bullshit. I come over a country song and all these damn had a comedian here talking about hanging black folks and shit. What's up, white folks? Make some noise. Damn. It's a bunch of y'all too. I ain't been in front of this many white folks since they was telling me to turn right, turn left. Shit. Woo, shit. Is this I feel like this a fucking setup. Hey, y'all give it up for the other comics been up here already, man. Give it up, man. This shit is hard. It's hard to entertain a lot of white folks and 2 black folks in one place. So on my way here, I got called. I was almost late getting here to Owasso because I got called back. We had to rush my grandma to the hospital because she had a lump in her breast, right? But the doctor said everything okay. That lump was just her knee. I'm gonna let you motherfuckers dwell on that a little bit. I think my grandma, for real, I think my grandma's a 96-year-old freak. We just had a baby shower last week. I told my grandma, Grandma, you pregnant? She said, yeah, grandson, I think I'm pregnant. I said, Grandma, you know whose it is? I said, the grandpa know? She said, yeah, he know it ain't his. It's like, damn, Grandma. My grandma told me, she said, Betty, I like to have threesomes. I said, Grandma, you like women too? She said, no, I like 3 men at one time. I said, no, Grandma, that ain't no threesome, that's a train. My grandma said, choo-choo. Damn, Grandma. My grandpa told me the other day, he said, Betty, let me take you to a place that got the coldest women in town. I said, Grandpa, what you know about the coldest women in town? He said, boy, just get in the car and drive. Tell me what my grandpa said. I'm about to take you to the coldest women in town. Tell me what my grandpa took me to the goddamn funeral home. Ain't that a bitch? Crazy. Man, I got one question to ask y'all. And I want you to tell me this right after I get out this stage. Real quick, I want you to dwell on this real quick. If you had a knife and a dildo in your ass, which one would you take out first? Neither. Now, if you had to think about that shit, you got fucked up as a kid. Just think about that, though. You said no? Hell no. I got another question to ask y'all. Does a crowded elevator smell different to a midget? That's something to think about. Is it wrong to throw a breath mint in somebody's mouth while they talking? Should vegetarians be eating animal crackers? I mean, I just got questions. Answer that. I'm going to tell you women something real quick. All women should have a cat fax on their cuckoo. I'm going to tell you where I'm going to go with that. For instance, you, right there. How many men have you ever been with? See, you was about to fucking lie. See, that's when you say, show me your cat facts. See, we need to know how many miles you women got on the Gucci. We need to know if you got front end damage, back end damage, how many fucking miles you got on it. We need an app. I'm telling you what we need real quick. We need an app on our iPhone that we can walk by and scan your ass and be like, bye y'all. It says right here that you let 5 black guys run a train on you before you came to FishBonz, you didn't wash your ass. It says your rating score is just nasty. I'm going to tell you something else women need on their cuckoo. Their cuckoo. I think cuckoo should have a nutrition fact on it. And we eat it. We should know how many calories, how many carbohydrates, and hell, I done ate something that had a whole lot of fat on it. And we didn't know this shit. Damn. And I'm going to tell you fellas something real quick. Why do men say gay shit and then say no homo? Like you, for instance. Man, you sure got a nice ass. No homo. No, sir, that's gay shit. How about you just not say gay shit? And ladies, why is it we can text you anything we want to as long as we put LOL on the end? I texted the girl the other day, I said, hey, let me stick my penis in your booty and stick it in your mouth, LOL. This bitch text back to me, boy, you nasty, LOL. Crazy. Nasty. How many of y'all got kids in here? come home the other day, he told me, Daddy, my teacher told me the next time you whoop my ass, I can call 911. I said, listen here, you little motherfucker, what your teacher didn't tell you, you gotta make it to the phone, bitch. Fuck them little kids. I'm gonna tell you right now, go home tonight and whoop your kids' ass. I don't give a fuck they ain't did shit because they thinking about it. Whoop their motherfucking ass. Shoot at them little motherfuckers. Now listen, don't kill them. But shoot around their feet, make them jump. Let them know who the fucking boss is. Fuck them little kids. How many big people we got in here? Big people make some noise. All right, some of y'all lying.
That's okay.
If you got one roll on your body, make some noise. If you got 2 rolls on your body, make some noise. If you got 3 rolls on your body, all that means you's a fat motherfucker. Enjoy your fucking life. I'm gonna tell you fat people what I hate. I hate when you talk to yourself in the mirror and you say, I'm so fat, I want to lose weight. But your fat ass at McDonald's drive-thru, I don't feel sorry for you fat ass. Just the other day, I was looking in the mirror at myself. I had my shirt off and shit. I was looking in the mirror and I said, you know what? This shit gotta go. So the mirror is fucking gone. Fuck that mirror. But I'm gonna tell you ladies something about big dudes. Skinny girls make some noise. Skinny people, fuck all y'all. I'm gonna tell you something about big people real quick. Something you can get from a big guy that you can't get from a skinny guy. There's 2 things we can give you. We can bring you heat and something to eat. And I'm gonna tell you little skinny bitches something. If you ain't never had a belly on your forehead or a belly on your back, you missing out some good goddamn love. Real shit. And I'm gonna tell you other skinny mother, I'm gonna tell you skinny people something I hate. I hate the fat jokes. When you see a big dude, you say, what's up, Slim? I be like, how you like a slim dick in your mouth, bitch? And why is every time because you big, they got that one question to ask you? You play football? I be like, hell no, I ran track. They be like, shot put. I be like, nah, motherfucker, hurdles. Why are you skinny people? Anybody married in here?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck it. You ain't married? No. Okay. Anybody just dating?
Married and dating.
Married? Damn, you got 2 people with you?
Yeah.
Truth comes out.
You was a G. Huh? She left you? Oh, fuck her, man. Don't worry about her. Anybody just here on a date tonight?
Yeah.
Who on a date?
I don't know.
Are you on a date with the girl?
No.
Oh, well, both of y'all waved y'all hand at the same time.
She's on a date with a girl.
Oh, she on a date with a girl. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Can I go home with you? I like that type of shit. So everybody, y'all love each other there? Everybody happy?
Yeah.
That's good, man. Give yourself a hand for that shit. Y'all not happy. Y'all not clapping loud. I'm going to tell you something about you married. Hey, if you married, what about you 2? Y'all married? You just fucking her? That's cool. What about you 2? Y'all married? Just fucking her. That's cool. Do y'all use condoms? No condoms? Then she might be fucking somebody else.
Come on.
So you... All right, let's skip that shit, then. I'm about to get somebody in trouble. Hey, listen, I want y'all to do this favor. Y'all check me out at comedianvellyville.com. Also Facebook, Mr. Vellyville. I'm Mr. Vellyville. Big Belly now. Thank y'all for having me.
Ass in the sand, not a worry and a work. Oh, beer in my head, life is good today. Life is good today.
You still going up there?
Let's give it up for DJ Sway, by the way. And one more round of applause for Velly Bell. Next month's show on June 8th, he's headlining. So come on out and support him. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break so we can get everybody running up for the contest. We'll be right back. Order some drinks, tip your wait staff, tip the bartender, there's no wait staff. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Thanks, John.
Yes, intermission. All right. We're back. We're going to do our basically open mic first timer contest. How the rules go, they come up, do up to 4 minutes. You guys are going to be the one who picks the winner. If they win, they get a $20 tab. So our first brave soul, where's he at? Brock Goldman. Hello.
All right, y'all. So y'all know I'm a Oklahoma Sooner. Don't stand in me. I'm an Oklahoma Sooner. That's like standing in a big frothy mug of beer, you know? It's like standing on the other side of a hill of a motocross. You know, don't stand in me. You know? All right, y'all, now, it is funny, right? But I'm telling you, if you're funny enough to whip Calvin, I'll tell you what, and grab little Hobbs and throw him back over there with that pyramid of dolls or whatever, you're bad. Alright? Well, I mean, you say, hey, don't whip him. You know, the producers are like, you know, feed him some more candy, you know? I mean, this stuff sells, you know? You know, stop saying that after he burns down your house, because you named it after some Christian dude. Y'all, don't use that right. Use the other right. Okay? You know, when you work for that kind of person, you know what I'm saying? When you work for that kind of person, it's like, I need to be on, you know, workman's comp. I mean, I know you've heard me play piano. I mean, that stuff really hurts. Yeah. It's kind of backwards, you know. So y'all, you know what? Buddies, right? Buddies. So you see, when you and a buddy are saying which one do you want to be, you say, I'm Mel Gibson, or I'm Danny Glover, you're Mel Gibson.
Stop that.
You know? But you don't want to be the roadkill and the other person be Beverly Hillbillies. We all know they're very hungry. They've got sharp things. They're ready to go. Yeah. Was Einstein not only the first person to posit relativity, but also the first person to experiment with hair gel? Yeah. Carrot Top had the same problem. Honestly. Yeah. I'm smelling something sweet on you. Is it perfume? Is it cologne? Or is it roast? It's probably self-explanatory. You know? I mean, it's your smell, you know? I mean, let's be honest. What's your secret? What's the recipe? Smells great. Alright, y'all have a nice night. Drink it up like the OU, OSU game. Crushing the week. Crushing the week.
Give it up for Brock Goldman. Just a reminder, this is not easy. Next up, our next brave soul, give it up for Daniel.
Hey, what's long and sticky? What's long and sticky?
First time ever on stage. Ever since. There's a good game going on. How many people here like to have sex? I got something better than that. It's called masturbation. You know why masturbation is better than sex?
Yeah.
I ain't gotta take you out to dinner first. I ain't gotta worry about how good I was. Like I said, first time ever on stage. So if I faint, nurse, go ahead and come sit on stage. It's gonna happen. I'm scared as fuck. I'll do it anyways. Where you going? No, for real. I feel better. Fuck the lake. Oh my God. So I don't have to buy you dinner or perform very well or cuddle. That didn't have a face to pull in there. Anyways.
And you also don't have to say I love you.
I don't have to say. You're supposed to catch me, not help me. I was telling my friends before I came up here, my knees would be knocking.
She's amazing.
They said have another Red Bull vodka.
She's amazing.
I thought they'd be knocking faster. Who's next? I tried, guys. Thank you. And everybody before me, you guys are amazing. Thank y'all for inspiring me for even getting up here. Thank you guys. Give it up for Daniel! Not easy, is it, Daniel? I'm talking shit about us from now on. All right, we're going to keep it going. We got coming up to the stage next, the only woman in the contest, Melissa Kennedy.
Where my independent ladies at? I can't stand none of y'all bitches, just to let y'all know. Y'all making it real hard for us lazy bitches out here today.
Makes it really easy.
Y'all always talking about some, I don't need nobody to pay my rent. I can buy my own shit. Why? Why the fuck would you want to do some shit like that? If you want to pay the rent in your place, and you could have more money to put on your own shit. It don't make any sense. And you're like, I don't need a man to protect me. That means you're going to have to start taking bullets for this motherfucker now. I had one guy come up to me, he said, babe, you do anything to save my life? Hell no. What's wrong with you? He said, so if the house was on fire or I was drowning, you wouldn't save me? I said, okay, I'm going to be fair. If you was drowning, I might jump in and try to save you. I was like, but if it's a chance that you're going to drag me under, I'm going to have to let your ass float on, and then I'm going to have to go back to the shore and grab a beer. Yeah. I'll tell the authorities where your body floated off to later. I said, now, let's discuss the fire. It's 2 ways you can die in a fire. You got smoke inhalation, and then you also got the hot-ass flame hitting the back of your neck. My mama dropped the curling iron on the back of my neck one too many times for me to be trying to help you out of that situation. Then he said, so you wouldn't come back in and help me? I was like, that's like me cheating on you. Coming back home and fucking you the next day. At least I wait a couple of days out of respect. So what if I'm coming to a burning flyer and help you? He was like, what about Junior? I was like, oh, Junior fucked up too. Who the hell gonna collect on the check? I've been paying on that motherfucking life insurance for too goddamn long to let that money go to waste. My daughter came up to me the other day. She said, Mom, all the kids at school, they keep calling me ugly. I said, have a seat. I ain't gonna lie, you ugly as hell. But it's okay. It's plenty of actors and actresses out here still making a good living. I'm gonna have to put an on the actors, though, because you're going to have to play a man. My sister come running out the kitchen and said, Melissa, you just called your daughter ugly. I said, well, hell, she is ugly. Matter of fact, let's talk about your daughter, because she ugly as hell, too, looking like an orangutan on crack. She's sitting at all the damn family functions talking about some, I can't believe how beautiful she is. Hell, you can't believe it because all the postpartum medication you on. That's why they created it. It's for all the parents who don't want to realize that their kids is actually ugly. And y'all know they ugly. Y'all took them to get baptized, they start performing an exorcism. Satan himself come up like, hold on. Even we got standards. That's my time, y'all. Thank you.
Give it up again for Melissa Kennedy. Our last victim, contestant. He used to work here. He's pretty much my little brother. Give it up for Kobe Hallmark.
Little brother. You better eat some more. That's a little big brother.
I didn't even start talking and we got a fat joke. I love you too, boss.
Love you. I like the way you run your mouth.
All right, welcome out tonight, everybody. I only got 2 jokes. Are you ready?
Yeah.
2. Short, sweet. It's like me. Okay. All right. So I drive a truck from out here. I've been all around the country, and I've noticed that there's a lot of different driving styles. And the first one, when I was in New Jersey, I noticed that all the driving lines on the road, those are just kind of a suggestion. There's a line, nobody follows it. You go through a turnpike that's 6 lanes, there's 20 lanes of traffic. Secondly, you go to Texas, the speed limit is just kind of a suggestion. And the suggestion is, you better drive this fucking fast or you're gonna die. Yeah, cut if you want to. As soon as you cross the border in Oklahoma, don't drive the speed limit. And I found out why. I was standing in Quick Trip over here off 76th Street the other day, and 2 guys were talking. One guy looks at the other guy and he goes, so how's your nan doing? And he goes, oh, she's not with us anymore. The other guy goes, oh my God, I'm sorry, what happened? You know, was she sick? And he goes, no, she had the same thing that Michael J. Fox had. And he goes, oh my God, Parkinson's. She said, no, he did the speed limit. Where's the old people with the Back to the Future joke? Come the fuck on. Really? She did the speed limit. Okay. My second joke. This is the last one and we'll be done. Just laugh, please. Okay. I'm a Dollar General in the middle of the night, which they close at 9, so it shows how much I stay up. They sell diapers, and I go to buy diapers. And I realize the sizes of diapers. They go newborn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they stop. And I got to thinking about it, and I went, I know why they stop at 5. If your kid hasn't figured out how to shit in the toilet by size 5, he's going to Depends, and he's going to depend on him for the rest of his life.
Insurance.
Thank you very much.
Everybody in the contest, come back up here. Time to vote. Give them all another round of applause. Did you meet all the other people?
That doesn't count.
Daniel. All right, I'm going to put my hand over him and get back in. Yes. And my applause will eliminate down to the winner. Colby. Daniel. Melissa. Brock.
When you guys are gonna shake.
Brock and Colby, y'all can sit down. No side bets. No side bets. All right. I need a very distinctive clap. So
I think she
Daniel. Melissa. Congratulations, Melissa Kennedy. She is this month's FishBonz Owasso Queen of Comedy. Get a $20 tab so we'll get drunk. All right, last month, some of the people that work here have been working here. We run across a certain breed of person. We like to call them fucking douchebags. And last month we worked on a douchebag list and it didn't get filmed, so this month we're filming. We're gonna go ahead and unleash it through the version 2.0. And some of these are from the other workers because there are certain people that really piss them off. So let's begin. Now, a lot of people last month said, well, this is like Jeff Foxworthy's You Might Be a Redneck. I'm like, no, well, that's You Might Be a Redneck. If you're on this list, you're a fucking douchebag. Let's begin. If you wear medium shirts, I'll just scratch that one off, but you're a douchebag. If you wear skinny jeans, or you're fat and wear regular jeans, you're a douchebag. If you wear a fucking Affliction or Tap Out shirt and your ass has never been in a fight in your fucking life, you're a douchebag. Mine says redemption because, you know, I'm a minister and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
If you wear eyeliner and you're not in an emo band, you're a douchebag. If you're in an emo band, you're a bigger fucking douchebag. If you come up here and play beer pong and that's how you pay your fucking rent, you're a douchebag. If your name is Don Weaver, you're a douchebag. If on your Facebook page, under college, you put Tire College at fucking Walmart, you're a douchebag. If you have a faux hawk, you're a fucking douchebag. There's always one.
There is.
This my left upper nut. Because I don't have a bald spot.
Why would you say that out loud?
My fucking right lower one.
It's not about a bald spot. You have a problem with going one way or the other.
Shit, it tickles. I love it.
We also recently we realized that women can be douchebags too.
Wait a minute.
We have some people that come in here. They're not here tonight, but some of the regulars might know who they are. If you go through a dick on a weekend like a fucking Chinese buffet, you're a douchebag. If you whistle so goddamn loud that the entire bar fucking looks at you, including the band, you're a fucking douchebag. If you have shit on a man's head more than one time, and there is somebody that that's happened to, you're a douchebag. True story. True story. If you run a $120 tab on a fucking Sunday and don't tip the goddamn bar staff, you're a douchebag. If you get kicked out once, you're a douchebag, but if you get kicked out a lot, you're a regular.
That's common, people.
Real quick, any woman here do Kegel exercises?
Yeah. I wouldn't tell you.
Well, I had to actually ask my girlfriend last night to stop doing it because her vagina's turned into a fucking guillotine. What the fuck did you say? Anyway, our headliner's coming up. She is a brilliant fucking comic. She is a lawyer, so during the day she's a defender, and at night she's an offender. FishBonz Owasso, give it up for Sheila Nathan!
I like the offender.
Oh yeah, well yeah, offender by night, that's what I do. Oh, I offend people in the daytime too, what the hell. Sheila Davey, thank you guys for having me. This is the second time I've come up here, and I love Owasso. Is anybody here from Owasso? Woo! I love going last, except for the one thing is I'm drunk, but sorry you guys. Woo! I love Owasso. I mean, woo! I just got a whiff of Long John Silver's and Axe body spray. Now, I love the people of Owasso. I always come up here early. So I heard they're real nice people, so I walk around the town, and I'm like, not so much. I was like, they're looking me up and down, mumbling under the breath. Look at a big, fancy girl come all the way from Tulsa, wearing her bling pants and sporting a fancy mouthful of teeth. I'm not trying to make fun of you guys from Owasso. You guys are great. You have a great fashion sense. When I went up to the Walmart, there's nothing classier than a pair of cowboy boots and bedazzled sweatpants. Alright, anybody watch TV? Y'all see that commercial? It's like, stop using dirty catheters. Has anybody seen that one? What the fuck? I'm serious. It's like, is that really a problem? What is there, a black market on dirty catheters? What, are you going to be walking down the street and some guy goes, psst, hey, sir, I can get you a good price on some dirty catheters. Really? Give me a break. And I was watching CNN News. I thought it was a really sweet story. You know Mattel? They're starting to have these Barbie dolls. They don't have hair. They're bald, and it's for the little kids with cancer. Isn't that sweet? Yeah. So they're giving them directly. They're not selling them. They're giving them directly to the little kids in the hospitals, and they're not selling them in the stores. Huh. I think that's selfish. I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. I was gonna have one. Right. Okay, there's another story I saw in the news. Man gets his penis trapped for hours in the suction drain of a hot tub. What an idiot. Was that you, sir? Serious. No, I mean, you think that guy... Yeah, you think... I know it was him. You think that guy's dumb? You should have seen the story the next day. It's a little shy situation. 47 men get their penises stuck in the hot tub. Anyway, what a bunch of idiots. You guys hear the Playboy Mansion, they had to get new security? The Secret Service? That's because it's the only job they could qualify for now. The only bad thing about the Playboy Mansion is you got that old guy, Hugh Hefner. He gets the first picks of all the hookers. I mean, ladies. Whatever. It's like, if I want to be screwed by an old, nasty, male chauvinist pig, I'm going to vote for a Republican. Hey, you guys like that? Are there any Republicans here in the audience? Yeah, she didn't laugh. She's like, bitch. Seriously, I like the Secret Service. I mean, you know, it's really good that they're working there because now they're being patriotic. They're sleeping with American prostitutes. No, you saw it. They got in trouble with sleeping with Colombian prostitutes. And all the politicians were shocked and dismayed that they didn't find the hookers first. Yeah, I know. One of the Secret Service guys brought one of the Colombian prostitutes to Obama's room, and Obama was completely disgusted, of course. He said at the very least, it was in poor taste. Yeah, what was that? Because he'd ordered a Brazilian. Yeah, I don't know. No. Anybody know? Okay, I'm a criminal attorney, and most of my clients are really dumb. One of them got kicked out of anger management for fighting. I had another one show up to DUI school drunk.
Hey, wait, DUI school, I did that.
She's like, I don't have a problem, I'm a social drinker. And of course, you know, I do the normal, everyday, run-of-the-mill, Okie type crimes like DUIs. Making a meth lab. Yeah! We got a DUI back there waiting to happen. Yeah, making a meth lab. Bestiality. We got a woo over there too. Yeah, bestiality. Hey, sir, is it still bestiality if you just lay there and the animal does all the work? He's like, wait a minute. He's got a billy goat. He's like, no. Anyway. No, I was glad to see Melissa get up here. I'm usually the only female that takes the stage. Well, thank you very much. That was your husband that got charged with bestiality, right? Now, like I said, I'm usually the only female that gets up here on the stage. All the other comics are young guys, but that's okay. I fit right in with them. Because after the show, none of the girls want to fuck me either. It's hard being a 46-year-old single female, especially if you're not a billy goat. It's hard trying to meet the right kind of guy, one that's not afraid of commitment. So I thought I'd try online dating. Everybody ever try that? Oh yeah. Did it work? Yeah, look at who you're sitting with. Fuck. Is that your brother? Okay. Are y'all dating? Oh, it's your secretary. Goddamn, that's great. Is he a paralegal? Paralegal, that's just a fancy legal term for whore. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Did I upset you? I mean, I apologize. I know you work for a living. Paid whore. Now, like I said, I tried online dating. What you got, that eHarmony? Plenty of fish. That's the one she tried. Did she find a whale? What the fuck? They got plenty of fish, and they got that one, Christian Mingle. That one sounds like a lot of fun. I don't know what Christian people were thinking when they named that. It's like every time I hear Christian Mingle, I just picture a Jesus gangbang. I'm sorry. No, online dating, it wasn't for me. I'm old-fashioned. I want a guy to lie to my face. I thought I found the perfect type guy, though. He's desperate. He hadn't been late in months. I'm still pointing at this guy. And he's not afraid of commitment. Wait, okay, 2 out of 3. So but y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah. He's only got 4. Married men. So I started dating one, and my best friend was such a bitch about it. She's like, he's so gross. What an asshole. I can't believe you're sleeping with him. She is such a hypocrite. She married the bastard. Now I always meet those creeps. You meet in a bar just like this one. They're so creepy they don't look at your boobs. They look you directly in the eyes and say, so, how old are your boys? I'm like, pfft. I've had plenty of kids, just none of them made it. Let it sink in. I'm kidding. They're past the first trimester. Oh yeah, okay, I am kidding now. It's just a joke. It's a joke. I've never had kids. I mean, the thought of having another person inside my body for 9 months scares the shit out of me. Hell, I can't stand having another person inside me for 20 minutes. You like that, sir? What's your name? Fag. Fag? That's awesome. Did your daddy name you? Or both your mommies? No, I mean, if you want to go at it, I mean, you don't look like you got 2 minutes in you. I'm sorry, I'll quit picking on you, sir. No, like I said, I've never had kids, but I do have a 6-year-old niece, and her name is Lexi. She's a sweetheart, and sometimes I get to babysit her. So when I take her out to the mall, I put her in one of those harnesses, you know what I'm talking about? And people look at me really shitty, and they're like, whisper, what a horrible mother. I'm like, people, you need to calm down about the harness, because it's for protection. Because I'm always drunk. So I'm like, how am I going to get away with this? So the next time I take her out, and I put her in that harness, I also put her in a shoe that's 3 inches taller than the other one. And then I also put her in an oversized football helmet. Then I look like freaking Mother of the Year. No, I hate racism, but I am a little bit racist. They still here? No, it's not what you think. I'm Lebanese. I just hate all the countries that surround the motherland. I mean, have you seen their flags? They got cross swords, hand grenades, and machetes. What do Lebanese got? A cedar tree? What the hell are we supposed to do? Hide behind it? I mean, have you seen the people that come from those countries? Saddam Hussein, Osama bin Laden, and Mohammed al-Bashir. I mean, who do we got? Danny Thomas, Casey Kasem, and Jamie Farr? I mean, there's a real Lebanese jihad right there. You see Omar Sharif carrying us into battle. No, I dated a Muslim once. He kept buying me burqas. I'm like, gee, thanks. I didn't have that shade of black yet. Oh, it didn't work out. I'm a Scorpio. He's a Shiite. I know. Anyway. I know I was making fun of you guys here in Owasso. I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I know you guys have got your meth prep problem about cut in half, right? Oh, yeah? Well, that's probably because of all the floods washing away your trailer parks. Now they got a place worse than Owasso. It's called Skytook. Anybody here from Skytook? No! Okay, Collinsville. Yeah, Collinsville, the only place that makes Owassans feel superior. Yeah, and in Collinsville, I know you guys flood all the time, right? Yeah. And they got that same haggard woman on TV every time it floods. She's got her like moo-moo on and her hot rollers, and she's like, we thought we was gonna die. We have to replace our carpets every month. What are we gonna do? Move. I mean, did you not notice? Did you not notice when you bought that affordable trailer house in the valley that all the other double wides were on stilts? Yeah, and all the dog houses were on cinder blocks. And everybody's second car was a canoe. I don't mean to pick on the people of Collinsville or Skytook. I mean, at the entrance, every entrance to the town have these beautiful signs that says, welcome to Skytook. You've seen them. Well, I had to change those signs. Now it says, welcome to Skytook Lake. Okay, cool. Anyway, I want to talk to you guys in the audience, especially you guys, about romance. Yeah. Because you're doing it wrong. Yeah. Quit saying those three little words you think every woman wants to hear. Give it to me again. Well, yeah, that would be what I would wonder from you. The other words is, I'd hit it. Because women, it ain't a compliment. It ain't a compliment if a guy's got to announce it as probably a dare. And you guys got to watch out for those women. Yeah. I mean, and I'm not talking about buying them flowers and candy. I'm talking, you go into that date with a box of rubber gloves and a dose of penicillin. And while you're at it, double up on that condom. Or Magnum or whatever you pretend that you need to use. Because those bitches are skanky. I mean, when you say I'd hit it, what you're really telling the world is, I'm just the kind of nasty guy that get my dick all jacked up in the process.
The shot doesn't come free with that.
Anyway, one more thing before I leave you. You know what I really hate women? I hate that my gynecologist is all thumbs. Oh, I'm kidding. I don't hate it. You know, sometimes I think my gynecologist is coming on to me. Medical reasons to look up there my ass. Of course, it can make me feel a little better when I go into the office. Like dim the lights. Or instead of those cold stirrups, replace them with pink fuzzy handcuffs. Or shake it up once in a while. Throw in a butt plug. Hell, that's why I like my dentist so much. Anyway, thank you guys very much. I'm Sheila Davis. It's been wonderful picking on you wonderful people of Owasso. Woo!
great crowd. Let's give it up for Randall Lopez, C.R. Parsons, Belly Bell, Sheila Nathan, DJ Sway, the great staff here at FishBonz Owasso. You've been a great crowd. My name is Billy Bazaar. It's been a pleasure. We'll be back here June 8th. Come on out. Have a good night.
Not bad, really not bad.